just pick Udyr.
This is reminding me of a draft that did not work very well with an Udyr on the top side of the map.
I just don't know what Udyr is going to do for you when you Nico ult in. Okay, there's the Tristana that was talked about on the space as another closer potential pick.
Yeah.
And it's very strong into LeBlanc. And it is going to be able to match the damage when LeBlanc tries to go for aggressive trading if closer plays it well. Can have some value there. Pretty strong duo with the Nocturne too. Cleanse is down now. The heal also burned from Kellen. So significant advantages here taken away from this lane. Yeah.
Showmaker distorting forward, finds an electrocute, but does not hit the chains.
That feeling when you're just trying to dodge the chains so hard that you don't auto and can't actually trade. And so Showmaker's just like, well, I will keep autoing you while you're...
Yeah, it's kind of working out here, as he does manage to get a little bit of a shove, as Willa taking a little bit of damage. The fear does come through, as now Closer actually forcing the flash out of Lucid.
That was clean. As he's going to try to make a play up here top side.
Yeah, Kingen is already actually winning out on this trade quite nicely. Willa kind of necessary in this moment. And, oh, exactly 10, in fact, as the wave is going to reset. Lucid moving on up here as Kingen still fighting. I think that Clear probably got the memo that he needed to get out of here. Does turn on the circle and is able to just wander his way out.
We can go back up there if Kingen presses R. Well, if Clear presses R, I'm not that interested, to be honest.
No. Clear often presses R. As Heroic Charge is going to connect onto Closer here. He does take 50% of his health bar. I think Execution is calling, just really kind of working out here for Kingen as Lucid moves in. Clear not necessarily diveable in a 2v2, but maybe it's just not a 2v2. As Slice comes in, the dice going to come out, and that is going to be first blood over to Kingen just like that.
Continues.
Yeah, Showmaker going to get jumped on here by Closer as well. Fair bit of damage, but of course, he's going to come on through the explosive charge. Not going to be charged whatsoever, as there is the Keeper's Verdict over the wall. Oh, there's the flash in with the Heroic Charge, but Henna able to cleanse and flash, and he's out. But so is the rest of his team. There is
Vincent Udyr, and the Tristana is in danger.
The Tristana is in a lot of danger. There is the Paranoia. That is going to be the first one of the game. As, all right, Clear finding a little bit of an angle here, but the Heroic Charge to really separate him from his team, and now the Arrow to make it so it's even more difficult for them to get in there.
Oh. Yeah, there's these control wards are fantastic.
Yeah, I just can't see anyone. As now Kingen, he's fighting against the Nocturne, does actually decide that he's going to slice and dice to get himself out of the way, and D+, realizing they do have access towards Execute here. It's going to be much more difficult for him to start off any sort of fight. And Lucid just standing his ground, trying to make sure that FearX cannot find an angle. Willa does have Paranoia, that's why he's the one that is given mid lane duty, as there is the Dominus. Keeper's Verdict, let's see who it lands on there, as sent back is Closer. 3 Dragon. I think it would be alright, as okay, Paranoia is going to be onto the Renekton, okay, but the Nico ultimate is actually going to come through the Arrow. It's not the one that we really wanted there, and the Renekton almost managed to kill Nico. But he is going to go down. Now it's Clear's turn. Okay, Lucid coming on in, but
it's at least some proactivity here. Finally, they see him clearing this ward, and the call is, we're going on this. Renekton is on the edge of the Nocturne ultimate range. And he presses RR. The Arrow is going to say, oh, why? He's just trying to keep parity, at least keep the advantage that he has over Execute in terms of ultimates.
So possibly a bait. I expect the turn will come in. There was an Arrow there, as immediately Henna is going to throw down the cleanse. And now Paranoia comes in. The Pop Blossom only lands onto one, as Lucid had soaked a lot of damage. The Heroic Charge is pretty good, as Willa is going to be taken out. But Closer is now popping off in the fight. Kellen is going to go down for the second as the resets start to come in. Can Showmaker actually manage to make this one work is the question, as Kingen was trying to get the work done, but does give up on trying to kill the backline and instead tries to save Showmaker, who almost gets in there, does manage to get back out again and Execute. What can you get done here? Kingen dives on in, and the Udyr is just fighting the Crocodile. Oh no, David, that is not what you wanted, but the stun is still going to be there. Oh man, he is just so tanky. And Showmaker is still here. The Baron is still here. Spin. No, he's not going to because he might just kill himself. As there's the slice. And the Baron is not going to kill him this time. He still had GA, so everything's here on the bottom side of the map.
Udyr is not winning anything.
All right, there's a Pop Blossom. The Fates call Pop Blossom. That was so sick. There is the Poppy going down. Paranoia comes in. Kingen has got GA Sterix. You're not going to kill him.
And then suddenly they don't have enough vision here, and they kind of face check the rush, and now a lot of damage put on the members of D+ here. They think they can start this up. There's no ult for Execute on the turn. Kingen still has GA. A lot of work to do for Showmaker, though, to carry this fight.
Yeah, they are definitely not going to be able to steal this one away. So FearX, they collect themselves the Baron. They have a 200 gold lead. There is, like, in the meantime, there was a soul that went down for D+. But it was Chemtech, so it doesn't really do too much there as Execute going to get dove on. They're not bamboozled, but he isn't going to die.
D+, I'm getting some shades of game one here where some mistakes are made, and now FearX are back into the game. Fates call long-range engage here before they can even react. It's actually very clean. Fates call into the Pop Blossom, blow-up kill there onto the jump back in the driver's seat. He also has his arm guard ready, so that's going to be a way for him to go really deep.
Once again, manages. Yeah, Control It goes into the pit though, so at least they do have full vision. The Drake is going to be pulled out. I love this proactivity from FearX.
It's Callista, you're on a clock, D+.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're going to have to really find some way of engaging. There's the arrow. It's going to interrupt the Pop Blossom, but it manages to land into the Renekton into the back line anyway. He's got a GA, remember, but Lucid, he's on the Dragon, and they are just not going to be able to get in there. But Tristana also falls down. The Flash heroic charge is fantastic, but the cleanse is there from Henna, but he is eaten by a dragon from above. And D+, they just take it all. The burn comes on through and Execute. Okay, not going to die just there. That was...
It's the day for FearX, and that is all it takes. D+ are going to win the series.
They are. Execute's going to go golden, but he is then going to die. And with Elder and with all of this, it is going to be aiming, just grabbing all of these kills. Nexus turret's going to go down now with 280 carries and a LeBlanc. This is not going to take very long at all. And as we crest the 40-minute mark, D+ Kia will pick up the 2-1 victory over FearX. And take down closer. Really heroic backline efforts there as well as we have a listen to D+. They take down the base.
Play it slow, finish it.
You can see it's a lot of concentration here for everyone. The only smile that I can really see is Showmaker, but that's often what you can see.
Yeah, I'm always curious to see who's talking, you know. A lot of Lucid discussion in this final one, so yeah, very